I discussed about what exactly the front end, who will called as a front end developer or web developer, what exactly that we will do, and what are the technologies that we will use. Today, today also what I can show is like what is the scope of a front end developer, and in day-to-day life, what generally we will do, because nowadays writing a code is easy, right? Just like, you need to understand the concepts, how the flow is happening, like in day-to-day life, how the developer is working. That's why there is a hard time for freshers, because of this AI. Whoever knows the process, whoever knows the fundamentals, they're hiring the uh, experienced people. Because if you know everything, why I need to hire a fresher and I need to train them? That's why even you also need to know the flow, how exactly the things will going to happen. Then no one can stop you. Even if you are a fresher or experienced, like, this is going to helpful for you. Uh, so the first thing, like, in our day-to-day life, what exactly that we will do is, uh, at the end of the day, we have to develop the website. I mean, you have to develop some screens, and how you will get that screens, right? So it all starts with a requirement. Okay. So for example, you wanted to develop a food delivery app, right? How what are the roles they will it will be there in the pipeline will be the first thing that will come up with the product manager. The client is anyway, client will be there, client will come and say like, I want this kind of food delivery application. He will talk to the product manager and business analyst. So they will note down the requirements of what exactly that we need to develop. Because as a developers, we are not going to take care of all these things. Our responsibility is like whatever the screens that they are giving, we will develop that. So as a whenever a client comes up and they are coming up with these requirements, like I want this food delivery application, I wanted to launch in this area, so these are all my requirements. Then a as a product manager and business analyst, they will write down all the requirements as a PRD documents. Okay, the PRD documents is nothing but, if you go to Cloud, so the same thing, whatever everyone is doing right now. Okay, so don't depend on like, okay, I'm a front end developer or I'm a back end developer, I'm a data engineer. So nowadays you should be able to do anything. Basically, I'm a front end developer, but I can do all the things like now, because with the help of AI, we should be able to do it. We should know how to use the AI. Okay. So now a client comes up, he's telling some requirements. You can assume like that. So he wanted to design a food delivery application. So I am creating a PRD document now. So I wanted to. So assume like I'm acting as a product manager and business analyst. Food delivery application. Can you give me the requirement documents? Act as product manager and business analyst. So once it gives us the product documentation, I mean, whatever the will going to handle is, this product manager and business analyst, they will talk to the UX engineer. UX is nothing but user experience. So there is a different role called UX engineer. We are UI developers as well. So you can see like we are UI developers, front end developers. UI is nothing but user interface. Okay, user, whatever user is seeing it, that we are going to develop it. That's why we are UI developers, and front end developers and web developers. Okay, so one, I mean, we are that responsibility, right? So UX is nothing but, so they will design the screens how the thing should be like. If you are coming with the requirements, they will assume like, okay, so we need to go with these colors, we need to go with this layout, we need to have a website like this. fonts, everything that he is going to decide. So based on that, we are going to develop, we will write the code for that. So now what we are doing is we will just write a one PID documentation. So assume like we have a PID documentation like a food delivery app, right? So now what I will do is I will go to, I need to act as a UX designer, right? I don't have enough skills. What are the tools that they will use as a UX engineer is they will use Figma, and so there are many tools which are available. One second, we can ask this. Give me some tools that UX engineers will use. So you can see these are all the tools that they will use to develop these screens. Okay. So I will show you how exactly that they will develop it. These are all the things, right? Now, as I don't know about these tools, I am not able to design it. There is a website called Stitch with Google. Okay. It is going to replace the UX designers. Okay. What if you ask something, it is going to give you the entire screens. That screens, you have to take it to the AI and we can do it anyway. You see, uh, let me log in here. Note down this website. This is very useful actually for you as well. One second. Don't have any login. Yeah, fine. So here, whenever you come here, right? So you just need to ask what exactly that you wanted to develop. So I wanted to develop a food delivery application. So food delivery application. Here, you wanted to develop a website or mobile app, that you need to decide. So if you wanted to develop a mobile app, you will go with the React Native in nowadays. Or else, like, if you wanted to develop independently, like if you wanted to develop for iOS, you will go with the Swift. You will hire one developer for iOS developer. And if you wanted to develop for Android apps, you have to hire one developer and you have to develop it. Otherwise, you will hire a JavaScript developer who knows React Native. He can develop both the things. Or else, like, if you wanted to develop a website, so you can choose the different technologies which are available. Like defaultly, many people are going with the React.js. And why I am saying defaultly going to React.js, even if you go to any AI tool, right? If you ask something to build it, it is defaultly going to the React.js. That is how React is popular. That's why we are going as a front-end developer, we are learning React.js. So, okay. So now when I select this one, right, what it will do is it is going to create a screens for you. Uh, I mean, we are not saying it how exactly we need, but okay, food delivery application, web, and here you will be able to select the model, but this is fine. Generate. It will take some time, but it will generate you the screens. Okay, so you need to understand the flow. First, product manager and business analyst, they will write down the requirements. But here I'm just giving one just like food delivery application. But in general, what we will do is, yeah, I wanted to deliver a food delivery application. So these are all my requirements. In this area, I wanted to land, and these are all the foods I wanted to provide. All these things that you have to write down. But as we are writing it down, just like normal things that we are writing it, and now it is going to develop a screens for us. Okay, what we can say. So it is asking, uh, I wanted to design these screens. Do you want me to proceed? Yeah, it will write down. It will create a screens for us. After that, once UX designer create a screens, that screens will come to us. Okay. So we are the responsible persons to develop those screens. Okay. That is how it will work. For example, now you can see it is taking these many themes. Let's wait for just 1 minute. Then if you get a screens right, what we will do is we will give this screen to the AI, or else like, we are going to develop this screen, and we can we can go ahead for the next step. Let's see how exactly it is creating it. Like, it is acting as a human now. It is creating the entire screens. Stitch with Google is a website where you can any thought that you have, right? You will be able to easily create a screens for that. You can see now it was really improved actually. When I saw it, like it is not like this. Yeah, you can see it's acting as a human and it is creating in live. Okay, it's amazing. Now you can see you have a icon, right? So connect with, okay. When you click on this, what it will happen? Waiting for screens to finish generating. Yeah, this is how it will be. You can see. So when a client comes up who discuss with these people, then UX designer comes up with a design like this. Okay, you can see how exactly that he created a screens. This is static screens. It doesn't have a code, right? So what you need to do is, this is the next thing is preview. This is preview. How can we go? Yeah, this is the next screen. You can see how the next screen will be. And this is one more screen whenever you are placing an order. And if you wanted to see where is the delivery partner will be, and you can see that screen. So like this, you have four screens now. If you want, like you can add more screens as well. Now you have a screen. Okay. What you need to do is you have to get this screen and open a new tab. Let's see. Mm, where I can get this. 1 second. Something will be there to get a code as well. No, let's see. Uh, for this, if I wanted to do this, we'll get the code as well for this. Where exactly? Anyway, I don't know. Somewhere the code also will be there. They will provide the code as well. But once you have a screen, right, you should be, now our role comes into the picture. So you have to design the screen. You have to follow the standards and everything. Okay. So nowadays, like, creating a screen is easy. So I will go with the screen for now. Uh, let's go with this. You can take this. Okay. And you can give it to the AI, or else, like, you need to write a code step by step that you wanted to design this. Once you develop a code, okay, you are the responsible person. Like, many people will act around you. Like, uh, even this UX designer will work with you. Along with that, there is a backend developers also. They need to work with you, because the backend developers, what they will do is, here as a UI developer, we are going to develop just the screens. Okay, but we don't have a data, right? So what are the foods which are available? So you cannot always like change the web application, right? So this, what kind of food is available, where the driver is, where the food is ready, all these things, how user is how a restaurant is communicating with the whoever booked the order. So these are all the things which will happen with the backend. So there is a backend guy who is also work with us, like a CI/CD guy, like, continuous integration and development, deployment guys also will work with us. So we are the center of attraction for all of them, because finally, whoever worked in that application, we are the one who developed the web application. That is what people will see outside. Okay, so even if you see Zomato, we are seeing the Zomato mobile app or a website. Behind that, there are many people working on that. So many AI engineers are working on, so many data engineers are working, so many backend developers, UX designers. But finally, the UI people will see. ChatGPT, you can see. This is a ChatGPT. Many people, ChatGPT, just not like UI, right? Many people are working on this, but finally, people are seeing this UI. So that is how the attraction will come to us. So UI development is like, I mean, it's not about just a programming. Uh, you will like it because whatever you are doing it, you will be able to showcase to others. That is the flexibility. That is a good thing about the UI development. Okay, so like this, you will develop a code for that. What next actually? So whenever you develop a code, you need to push the code to the GitHub like this. In every organization, once you write a code, you should be able to push somewhere, because not only you, right, many people will work in your application. So at the time, you have to push it to the you have to push the code to some repository. So GitHub, in the office, in the office, we will use Bitbuckets. Okay, both are same, nothing difference. But Bitbucket is a paid version, and they will use in the organizations. GitHub, we can use it for free, but some organizations, they will use the GitHub as well. Okay, but both are same. Whenever you push the code, okay, it will come to here. This is where all people will contribute the code here. Whenever you push some code, for example, when I push some code, someone will come and review your code. Okay, for example, when I write some code, this is the commit, right? So generally, everyone will come and they will see here, and they should be able to comment out. Okay, for example, here, if something is not good, so they will comment out. So this you need to change that, like that. They will comment out. Based on the comment, you have to go back and take. You have to fix it, and you have to recommit it. Any questions, guys? One second. Okay, so do you want that website? Let me share it. Okay, so please go on mute if you are not speaking. One second, I'm getting some noise. Okay, yeah. Like this, you're going to develop a code, and once you develop a code, you will commit the code. Then from here onwards, in the GitHub, there will be from here onwards a CI/CD guy, like DevOps engineer, will take care of the deployment to the production or something, like that people will take care of it. Okay, so that is how the process will go. What we can do is, right, if you want, we can develop a single web application. So the deployment also I will show you in a simple way. Like if you wanted to develop a simple web application, right, I will show you how exactly that in general we will do. In office, like in our regular work life, right, it will be different. Like different engineers will be there. But yeah, this is how it is going to happen, guys. In our day-to-day life, we have to get the screens, you have to discuss with the team, and you have to work on the screens. And you are the person who developing the you are the, leading that website actually. The main advantage also, right, whenever someone asking for a demo, many people are there in the team, but everyone worked for that. Everyone worked hard for that. Even database guys will work for that, the backend engineers. But a front end guy will give the demo, because who he wants that UI, right? So that is the thing that will be. So in the AI era also, like now, uh, everyone is saying AI is coming up, they will take the jobs. But the only thing that you need to keep in mind is, even when AI comes up, okay, so AI is helping us to develop a websites. Finally, to use the AI also, we need a web, right? If you wanted to use a cloud, you need a web, or else like you need some interface. You see this. This is a, desktop app. You have to develop with the some JavaScript library. Like you have to go with the Electron JS here. If you know JavaScript, you will be able to do that. And if you wanted to use ChatGPT, if you wanted to use Grok, if you wanted to use Gemini, all are websites only. So website will act as a medium. That means in the future, websites are going to be like, play a key role for all these things. For using the AI, like, either you have to use a mobile app or desktop app or website. These three options that we have it. No other options, right? All these things that you are able to develop with the JavaScript. That is a benefit that you are going to get it. Even if you wanted to write a code with AI, or even if you wanted to write a code, you can see the editor that we will use, that is a VS Code. Okay. That also is developed by the Electron.js. Okay. So that these are all the benefits that as a front end developer, or if you learn JavaScript, that you will get it. Okay. Any doubts still here, guys? I just discussed about it. If you have any doubts, right? I mean, I'm giving full flexibility to you. Whatever you have it, you can ask me. I can help you. Any questions, guys? Take it as I'm your friend. Like, you can ask me anything. I mean, now if you are not able to ask it, I mean, no one will help you. In nowadays, the things that you need to know is just how the things are working. You don't need to think about the coding and all these things. Okay, so coding definitely you will get to know. Okay. Uh, yeah, if you are good, it's fine. But yeah, whenever you have any doubts, you can raise a hand, or like, you can ask me, or you can type it in chat box. I will be help you. The next thing is I would like to show is, for a front end developer, there will be jobs, or like I have to learn other things. So I can show you as a front end developer. I work for 10 years. Still, I am working as and now I'm working as a full stack engineer. I used to work with Node.js, MongoDB, or like, PostgreSQL, all these things that I'm working. But yeah, so if you go to the LinkedIn or somewhere, there are a lot of jobs which are available. But yeah, we'll discuss about that later. Uh, Whoever is here, right? We wanted to give one thing to you is, so for everyone, whoever is here, we will provide the internship for you. Everyone who joined here, because we are taking this batch as very prestigious. For everyone who joined here, we are wanted to provide the internship. Okay, so where we will provide the internship is not like a simple one. We are developing a real websites. Okay, in that we are going to provide the internships for you. Okay, so if you see the website that we developed it in navigator247.com. Okay, this is the website that we developed it. Okay, here I can show you like how many people that we have it. If you see here, you can see 13,000 people who are using this application. Okay, so there are a lot of things that we can implement it there. Okay, so as a fresher, once you learn the things, you will be able to work on these kind of websites. And also, there are some more websites which KSR Datavision that is providing, where also there also you can contribute it. You will learn the things, then you will go into the market. Then definitely you will get a advantage. And also, we had a tie-up with the IIT partner and IIT Palkad. So we will get the certification from them as well. What we will do is, whatever we can do, 100% that we will do it in all aspects, like from creation of the resumes to how to apply the jobs, like creating the GitHub profile, creating the portfolio for you, and providing the internship certificate, providing the certificate from IIT partner will make you people. Okay, you will be the ahead of other people for sure if you go for some interview. Okay, that is how we wanted to do. Okay, that is our plan as well. We'll take every student should understand the things, and he should be able to do something. Okay, uh, these are the things. The next thing is, right, uh, I wanted to discuss about, I mean, instead of programming first, you should be able to understand what exactly that we wanted to do. If you go here, everyone will think like a JavaScript. Many people will know like Java, .NET, .NET, and C, C++. That we generally use to know it in the BTech and everything, right? Many people, I mean, nowadays everyone knows JavaScript, like what exactly that it will do. But if you don't know, many people will think like JavaScript is a used to develop a websites only. It's a myth. Okay, it's not true. JavaScript is evolved a lot. If you see, maybe I mean I can ask what is the, I don't know now. Now maybe I can ask what is the programming language that many people will use. What is the, I'm not guiding ChatGPT, right? So let's see. Even I don't know what language is the Python, Java, or JavaScript. What language that people will use? What is the popular uh, and most used language according to GitHub? Let's see what exactly it will tell. You can see how exactly the things will be. That they're saying TypeScript. TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript. Okay, TypeScript is nothing but JavaScript. You can read that. TypeScript is the most used language. It is saying in 2025. After that, Python, because of AI, machine learning, and automation backend, they are using Python. After that, there is a JavaScript because for web development, default choice is JavaScript. There is no other choices. So Java. After that, Java. So if you see how the ranking is going, right? This is, you can see these are the most used languages in the world. I am not asking, I am not guiding ChatGPT. I just asked a question. So that much popularity that JavaScript has. Okay. That much popularity that JavaScript has. I just wanted to show what are the things that JavaScript will do. Okay. Before going to a simple coding exercise today. Okay. The first thing that we are able to do is web development. Okay. You should be able to develop the websites. Whatever you are seeing here, every website is a, we should be able to develop it. That is one thing that we will be able to do it. Okay. So for developing a website, JavaScript is providing some frameworks or libraries. Okay. We will not directly do with the JavaScript because even if you go to Python, you will not write everything with the Python. There are a lot of frameworks and libraries which are available in Python. It's the same with if I mean, what are libraries and frameworks, right? If you go to Python, there are NumPy libraries there, and also Django is there, Flask is there, Fast API is there. These are all the frameworks which built on top of Python, because to solve particular use case, they are using Python to develop something. Uh, and also in the JavaScript as well, there are a lot of things are there. Like JavaScript is not limited to one thing. That's why what they are doing is by using JavaScript, they are creating a React. React is used to front-end development. That will simplify the programming of web development. That is what it will do. The next thing is Angular. It was React is developed by the Facebook. You know, right? Facebook and Instagram. They developed this React, and the Angular. Angular is developed by the Google. Everyone is using the JavaScript only, but they built their own libraries or frameworks. Vue.js is one library, okay, and jQuery is one library which built on JavaScript. Okay, these are all will be used to develop the websites. Okay, so now JavaScript is used to develop the website. What else it can do? JavaScript can do server-side development as well. What exactly server-side development, backend development, Jayant? Then I can say you. Um, Now, for example, you will go to a restaurant. Okay, you are the customer, right? Whenever you go to the restaurant, someone will come, a waiter will come to you. Okay, he will ask you what do you need. He will give you some menu, and then you will say something like I need a dosa, I need something biryani. Then what he will do is a waiter will go to the kitchen, and he will ask, he will ask in the kitchen, so do you have this item? If it is there, the waiter will come and get that item to you. So here the customer, whatever you are there, right? You are the front end developer. What you will do is your responsibility is you will order something. You will come. This is the website actually. What you will do is you will the waiter whoever is doing, right, that is the backend. Backend means he will be the middle layer between the front end and the database. what his responsibility is, if something this website asks, it will go to database and it should get that. If it is there, he will get that. If it is not there, he will say that that is not there. Even if you see in the Facebook, he will post something. How it will go is, not to post something. Whenever you go into the home page, how exactly the things will come? I mean, whatever is there in the database, it should come. Everything will not there in the this one, right? In the front end development. So our front end development is a website. Okay, so this waiter is called as a back end developer. Okay, what backend developer will do is they will use the Java or Python or JavaScript to write an APIs that will connect to the database, because the front end React is not able to connect to the database directly. That is a security issue, because the front end code you will be able to see directly here. You can see there is a code sources and everything that you will be able to see here. That's why we will not put any sensitive information like a security information, that we will not put it here. The backend guys will put their information and they will connect to the database. If that is there, then they will return it. Otherwise, they will not return it. So this backend development is done by there are many programming languages which are there. You can use Python. There is a fast API which is available. Flask you can use. Django you can use. And if you go to the Java, there will be Spring Boot. And if you go to .NET, there will be some other frameworks that you can use. Like that, uh, for every programming language, even if you go to PHP, right? In PHP, there is a backend framework is there, that is a Laravel. Like that, for every programming language, there is a backend is there, front end is there. In JavaScript specifically, we will use the Node.js for that. Node.js is a JavaScript framework that can be used to write the backend development. If you see the Netflix, every day that you will watch the series, right? How that streaming is happening, how the video is streaming, right? That they are using the Node.js as their streaming technology. For streaming, they are using the Node.js. Even you can search it in the Google or you can search it in ChatGPT, that will tell you. Okay, so like that, Node.js is also very, very popular. That is also developed by Google. Okay, that is JavaScript framework. So we are not ending here. So you will be able to do the front end development. You will be able to do the back end development. Okay, now you will be able to do the mobile app development as well. As I told earlier, if you wanted to develop a mobile app, it can be either Android app or iOS app. We have two kinds of mobile right now, not much. So either Android app or iOS app, you will be able to use Swift or Kotlin for developing it. But here you can use by using JavaScript. There is a framework called React Native. If you use that, you will be able to develop a single application that will work in both the things. Same source code, it will work for both. That is how it will work. Okay, so you'll be able to develop the mobile apps by using React Native, and also you will be able to develop the games as well. So there are different frameworks which are available to develop the games as well. Okay. And also, you will be able to develop the desktop apps. Desktop apps is nothing but you join Zoom, and if you see the VS Code, like whatever the apps which are there, which are all which are all called desktop apps. So that also we will be able to develop with the Electron JS. Okay, and there is a NWJS also there. But yeah, Electron is very popular. Okay, VS Code, right? We are using VS Code to develop a code that was developed by the JavaScript, Electron JS. So that much popular JavaScript is now. You will be able to do a lot of things. The only thing that is you have to learn the JavaScript. Then you can do anything. You can learn the things. Okay. Any doubts still here, guys? You can ask me anything. Like treat me like your brother. You can ask me anything. I can definitely help you if you need something. Okay. Okay. The next thing is we are good, like we know what exactly that we will do. What are the technologies that we generally use to develop a website is, I already told, we will use HTML. HTML is the standard for every, for every programming language, every web development. Okay. The first thing that you need to learn the HTML. Later you will learn the CSS. Later you will learn the JavaScript. That is how the later you will learn the React.js. That is how the flow will go. Okay, as I already showed you, what exactly HTML, CSS, JavaScript give, right? You see this, I already showed it yesterday, but anyway, I'm showing it again because with the HTML, you will be able to build the structure. Okay, you will be able to build the structure. With the CSS, you will be able to build a presentation appearance much better than with the simple HTML. And with the JavaScript, you will be able to add actions for that. Okay, so that means when you click on something, it is happening right in the websites. You will be able to do it. Okay, I have already showed it to you. Many people which are already there, who are not there yesterday. Okay, I will just show a simple example. Okay, then we can go ahead and develop it. Okay, 1 second. I think yesterday I used this chart or not. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, here it is. Sir. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so whenever you develop a simple website with the only HTML, right? How exactly it will be there? Let me. Oh, it's already HTML CSS is there. Okay, let me show you one thing. Then we can go into the simple coding today. What I need to do is, okay, this is a Claude actually. Okay, so I to showcase it quickly, I'm just using this Claude. Later we can write a code manually for everything. You can see here. What I'm doing is I just wanted to show the difference between HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML is a skeleton that it will build. HTML is a markup language. It's not a programming language. Okay. So with the HTML, if you wanted to build some to-do list component, I'm just trying to build one to-do list component. Okay. To-do list is nothing but, I mean, if you wanted to do something today, okay, uh, you will list down what all the things that you have to do. For example, for me, I have to take the class today. After that, I have to take the breakfast. Then I have to go for office, like that, right? So I mean, that kind of simple component that I wanted to do. If you see a simple to-do list component, how it is now with the plain HTML. Whenever you're writing with the plain HTML, the look and feel is like this. Okay, it's not. I mean, it's not working. I mean, if even if you add task or delete it, it is not working, right? So it's not working. Just like it's a static HTML, like it's a static page. It doesn't have any functionality. It doesn't have any CSS. Okay, if you add the CSS, how it will come up is, please add CSS to it. Then it will make the things better. Like even if you see here how it is, right? So this is the skeleton. If you added presentation appearance, change the presentation appearance for this by using CSS, it will come as like this. It looks better, right? But this is also static. If you see, yeah, any doubts? Okay, uh, it's adding some CSS for this. Let's see. Okay, so it added some CSS now. You can see how it is coming up now. So earlier how it was, now how it is. It looks better than earlier, right? So the presentation is important when you are doing something. That is what it is doing. Even if you the presentation is good, if nothing is working, what is the use of it? You see, if you click on this, the delete is not working, the add task is not working. These are all the actions. Whatever it is dancing here, right? These are all the actions it is doing it. The same way, we have to add some actions to that. Whenever you click on some button or something, something should happen. That we are going to add with the JavaScript. Now, please add JavaScript to make all actions work. Now it will add all the actions to that so that you will be able to delete it. You'll be able to add a new task like that. You'll be able to handle it. So the difference that you need to understand is what exactly that we are going to develop with the HTML, what exactly that we are going to do with the CSS. But keep in mind that without a HTML, you will not able to write a CSS, you will not able to write a JavaScript, because if you have a house, you will be able to paint it. But if you don't have a house, where you will paint it? The CSS is nothing but you're painting a home. Okay, but if you don't have a home, where you will paint it? That is how the structure, like, the home will be built by the HTML. Then you will add the CSS to that. Like that, if you add the if you have a HTML, you have a something, then you will add the actions to that. Otherwise, where you will add the actions to it? That's why HTML is very, very important. Okay, you see now, what I'm doing is, I'm typing something and clicking on add, it is adding, right? So how it is doing it? That is with the JavaScript. Okay, if you delete it, I mean, when you click on checkbox, it is tracking out like all these things that it is doing it. Okay, so with the help of JavaScript, you will be able to perform all these actions. Okay, this is what you need to understand before going to the programming, because whenever you are doing something, first knowing is very important than writing a code. Okay. Now we are good actually. We can write a HTML or something. Let's go with that. The first thing is, to write a web development, or like, to practice HTML, JavaScript, CSS, JavaScript, you need two softwares. Okay. Uh, Even if you go Java or Python, you need some softwares to practice it, right? If you go Java, there is a Eclipse that you need it to practice it. But here we needed two softwares. First thing is, you need any browser. It can be a Chrome, it can be a Mozilla, it can be a Safari, it can be a uh, what's Microsoft, that Chromium. These are all like, any browser that you need it. Okay, preferably we will use the Chrome because many people will use the Chrome. Uh, we are also going to use the Chrome. And the next part is, why we need a Chrome, right? Because a website will run in the Chrome, a website will run in a browser. Everyone will see a website in the browser, right? That's why we need a browser to run the code. Browser will act as a medium for us, like, it will show the output for us. Okay, so browser is required. You don't need to just like everyone will has a browser, right? That is enough. And the next thing is, to write a code, we need to write the code somewhere, right? For that, you need to have a Visual Studio Code. Okay, so let me close all these things now. I can show you that. Okay, Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio is different and Visual Studio Code is different. Okay, keep that in mind. Visual Studio Code is just used to write this. You can write Java as well now, but it will natively supporting JavaScript, all JavaScript related frameworks. Default choice for the front end people, or whoever is working in this JavaScript things, right? They will go for the Visual Studio Code. That is a default choice. Jen, is this only editor that you can use? No, there are a lot of editors which are available. That is called Sublime Text, WebStorm, IntelliJ, Autumn Editor. Like, a lot of things are there. Even you can search it here. Autumn Editor. There is Autumn Editor is there. You can use Autumn Editor as well. Sublime Text you can use. Okay, Sublime Text you can use. There are a lot of editors which are available, but we generally go with the VS Code because that is very flexible. It was developed by the Microsoft. Okay, it has a great community. I mean, great. This was developed by the Microsoft or GitHub. I don't know. Probably Microsoft. I think so. Like that, they have developed it. So you just need to go to the Visual Studio Code. Okay, open it. So whatever the system that you have, it is a Windows or Mac, you just need to download it. If you click on download, it automatically downloads for you. You can see it will download it for you. Then I mean, the installation is very straightforward. You just need to click next, next, next. It will open for you. Okay, it's downloaded. I already downloaded it, but anyway, I'm doing it again. Okay, so I just wanted to do it now. Okay, so it will ask you, it is a Mac, right? And anyway, like, I just need to drag into the applications. I will replace it. It's very slow. Yeah. So like that, you will be able to install it. I will show you what exactly it will happen after this. Okay, Jayant, I don't wanted to practice in some editors. If there are any platforms that I can practice it online, I can show you some platforms like there is a website called JS Fiddle. Okay, here it's an online playground. Generally, when you go to the interviews, what they will ask you is they will ask you to write a code here. Okay, they will ask you write HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Like here they will ask you to write a code. So this is the one editor, the one website where you can practice coding for related to web development. This is it will work. There is a website called Code Sandbox. Okay, Code Sandbox is a website where you can practice JavaScript or HTML, CSS, React, all the things that you will be able to do it. So this is also one website where you can practice it. Code Sandbox, and also there is a website called. There are many websites which are there. I forgot it, but yeah, Sandbox something. Code Sandbox is the website. Yeah, there is few more websites which are there. I can list down and I will give it to you. But yeah, anything that you can use to practice it. But once you download the Visual Studio Code, right, what it will happen is, wait, 1 second. It might be downloading. Okay, so let me quit this and Visual Studio Code. You just need to search for the Visual Studio Code. It's not there. 1 second. Why it got slow? You are able to hear me clearly, right? Is there any disturbance? Is it getting stuck? No, right? Okay, then fine. Um, let me open this Visual Studio Code. Somehow it is not showing up. Let's see. We go to the applications. Visual Studio Code is getting downloaded, I think so. Oh, it's damaged. Let's see. Let me install it again. So yeah, before that, what I wanted to show is when you are in college or somewhere, right? Whenever generally are some institutes still like showing to write a code in notepads, and they wanted to execute that double clicking on browser. So like that they are showing it. So that is very traditional way that I can say. Okay, so how the things will be like, if you see this, where it is. Yeah. So for example, you have this HTML. Generally, what generally people will do is, right, while they are training it, uh, open a notepad, writing HTML and saving with the .html extension. You might have already seen that. And when you click on this one, right, they will come to this file, and if they double click on it, it will open in the browser. Like that they will do. But those days are really gone. Like, don't write it in notepad or these things, because we have a very good editors which are free to use. That's why you don't need to go with these things, uh, these notepads and these things. So once this software is done, Visual Studio Code, yeah, now it is installed. Okay, so you just need to open it. Um, okay. Now it opened the VS Code. Okay. Let me get a new window. So how exactly it will come for you when you opened in new, I mean, first time, right? I will show you like that. You can see. So it will come like this whenever you open the Visual Studio Code for first time, right? It will come for you like this. So how to use this, right? So don't worry, we will get to know everything. Okay. First thing is you have to create a one project. Project is nothing but like, don't assume like project is nothing but different. Project is nothing but one folder. Okay. One folder we need it. That is the project everywhere. That is the project that contains all the files. Okay. So now if I'm going here, you can go to desktop or anywhere wherever you are practicing. So I'm just like, new folder. So I'm practicing HTML, right? Any name that you can give it, practice, HTML practice you can give, and that's it. You can come here and when you click on open, right? Here you can click on open, okay? Or else like, if you go to the file and open folder also that you can use it, okay? So anything that you can use, when you click on open folder, you go to the desktop and you just need to select that project and just open it here. That's it. You can see this is the HTML practice folder which was opened here. Okay. So we created a project. Just you need to trust this and that is fine. Okay. Now you have a project. This is the project we call it actually. Even if it is a React also, right? We should be able to do like this only. Okay. Now have a project. What you need to do is you have to start a practicing. What you need to practice? We are starting with the HTML, right? Uh, so how to work on it, right? So first of all, when you click on this plus icon, okay, it will help you to create a one file for you. Okay, the first icon will help you to create a file. File means like one, for example, there is a video file, right? One video file that is a file. Okay, folder is nothing but this is a folder. You'll be able, if you wanted to create one folder, you should be able to use this. And this is just a refresh. Whenever some files are not visible here, you just need to refresh it. Like that it will happen. So let me show you that how the files will work. For example, I wanted to practice index. I mean, I'm just giving index or practice.html, any name that you can give it. So the file namings always like, don't give the spaces in files. Either you can use hyphens or underscores. But yeah, practice.html. So you're practicing HTML. That's why you will write a file with .html. You know, right? If you see a video file, how it will be a .mp4 or .mov or some other file formats are there, right? So for every file, there will be some format. If you see images, there is a PNG, JPG formats are there. If you see audio, .mp3 format is there. Like that is a file extension that will be used to identify what kind of file it is. The same way, here also a practice.html, it will indicating that this is the HTML. If you wanted to write a CSS, right? What we will do is practice.css. If you wanted to practice a JavaScript, practice.js. You can see already some icons which are coming up. VS Code is segregating the things. Like it is saying with the different icons. Like that, you are practicing HTML. That's why you will give the .html. Okay. Later we will go with the CSS and these things. That then you will do all these things. Next thing is you created one HTML file. Okay. And what you need to write it here. That's where here the programming will start. Okay. So before that, you need to understand the few things like this is the first thing, right? This icon you need to understand. Whenever you click on this, right, the sidebar will close. Okay. And whenever you click on this search, you will be able to search everything that I will show you now. By default, whenever you open it, you can see there is a right side, this bar is coming up. What is this? This is the GitHub Copilot. Okay. So as VS Code is owning the GitHub or something, GitHub, I think so. VS Code is owning the GitHub. That's why they are defaultly giving the GitHub Copilot. This is the AI interface where if you ask something, it will do the code changes for you. That I will show it to you. Anyway, for now, you can close this. Now, you need to write something here. How can, where we can start is, for every thing, there will be a version, right? If you see Robo, there is a Robo 1, Robo 2, right? There is a versions. Like that, Python has some version, Java has some version, JavaScript has some version. Like that, HTML also has some version. Okay. So what you need to do is the first thing in every HTML tag, HTML, in every HTML file, you have to write a indication that what version of HTML that you are writing it. The current version of HTML is HTML5. Okay. So you can go to the chat GPT. Okay. You can go chat GPT and you can ask what are the versions which are available, because you have to understand that what exactly the things. And also, I have to tell you, like, what exactly the HTML is, right? HTML is nothing but hypertext markup language. As Jayant, everyone will tell the abbreviation, like, what exactly that hypertext. Hypertext is nothing but, for example, if you have a kids at home, right? If they are very active, what we will say is hyperactive, right? So they are more than active. Like that, here also, hypertext means it is more than text. For example, you are seeing this is as a text, but if you are clicking on this, something is happening. So this is more than text. Okay, so HTML will make the text more than text. So that is the hypertext. By using HTML, you will add more capabilities to the text. That's why we will call it as a hypertext. For example, I will write a h3 tag here. Okay, there is a tag. I will show you what exactly the tag means. Okay, h3 tag, Jayant, I am writing it. Okay, so for now, yeah, whenever you're practicing it, right? So you can see this icon, dot icon is coming up, right? That means it is not saved. Okay, whenever you go here and save it as auto save option that you need to do. Whenever you do this, the file will be automatically saved it. Then it will be reflected in the browser. Okay, so now you have created this file. Um, you wanted to see this, right? How exactly it is working. So for now, let me open this and let's run it here. You can see Giant is coming up. What is the more capability that it was added is, if you see Giant, normal Giant, okay, normal Giant, and this H3 tag Giant, right? You can see how both are different. S3 tag is giving some capability, like it is giving some bold text and a font size is little bigger than this. So that's why it is calling as a hypertext. HTML will give us the capabilities to, I mean, more capabilities to the text. That's why hypertext. Then what is markup language? We will use markup tags to get the more capabilities. That's why we will call that as a hypertext markup language. So like this H3 is called as a markup tag. Okay, this is a markup tag. What is the tag is nothing but anything that you are writing in between the less than and greater than symbol, that is called as a tag. In HTML, everything is a tag. We will write everything in the less than and greater than symbol. Okay, that is how it will start. Okay, so now the first tag that you need to write it is, you have to write a doc type, guys. Okay, so doc type HTML that you need to write it. So what exactly this is, right? If you write this one, we are telling I mean, you will run this HTML in the browser, right? Or someone will come and see this. Okay, what exactly the version that they are using it. So with this, they will be able to understand. Okay, this is the HTML5 version. Jayant, how can I understand? Okay, you don't need to be worried, because from 2014 onwards, HTML5 is the version. Okay, they did not release any major version. HTML is the standard. Okay, now you wanted to see what is the doc type for different versions of HTML, right? Can you give me? Can you give me the doc types? HTML. So it will give us like what exactly the versions that we have it. So the current version of HTML is this one. Okay, that's why we are using this tag as a initially. HTML4 has this one. So HTML5 doctype is very easy, to be honest. But if you see the old version of HTML says how it was from HTML2 onwards, these are the doctypes that generally people will use. Okay, if you see ChatGPT is using which version of HTML? If you wanted to see, you can inspect this, right click and inspect this, and you can see here, if you scroll to top, they are also using doctype HTML. That means they are also writing the HTML5 version of the HTML. Okay, so like that, they are also using HTML5 version, guys. We are also going to use at HTML5 version. And now what you have to do is, right. Um uh, Maybe before we are going to all this coding, right? So I will show you one more thing for you. So there is a tag that I'm writing it. So maybe tomorrow I can show you the from beginning onwards every tag. So H3 practice. Okay. So just I'm writing H3 practice. So Jayant, you told me that we should not go to this file and you should not click on this, right? So what you can do is here, this is the first icon to close this sidebar. There is an icon called fourth icon, that is the extensions tab. Okay, so what extensions will do is it will add the more capabilities to the VS Code. VS Code doesn't come with the all the capabilities. If you wanted to write a Python, you have to install the Python extension. The same way, if you wanted to run this file, there is an extension called Live Server. Okay, Live Server. Okay, if you click on this and when you install this, right, what it will do is it will give us the flexibility to run this from here only. Okay, you don't need to go to the file folder and you can run it. Okay, so once it is installed, you will be able to see it here. So it was already installed. Now you can remove this. So you can see already installed ones are this one, right? So whenever you it is installed, whenever you right click it, you will get an option called Open with Live Server. Okay, open with live server option will come for you, whatever the HTML file that you wanted to run. So you can, whenever you come to initial view, you need to click on this, and you can click on this one as well, open with live server, or you can click on this here as well, or you can click on this go live as well. Whenever you click on go live, it will open this and it will run your file here. Okay, so today I did not told any programming, so I just told like what are the softwares that we need and how to just try to I mean how to set up the environment. Tomorrow onwards, I'm going to teach you each and every tag, how exactly the things will work. So by the end of the session, last 10 minutes, what we will do is whatever the things that I told in that class, I will do it with the AI. So in 50 minutes, we will write a coding. Okay. In 10 minutes, what we will do is we will write all the 50 minutes coding with the 10 minutes with the help of AI. Okay, AI will write automatically. How to use the AI tool to write a code. You will get to know the fundamentals and you will know the how to write it with AI. And also from tomorrow onwards, like what is the plan is every day. Okay, every day we are going to show you one AI tool for you. Okay, one AI tool that you can use it in your daily life. One AI tool I will tell you every day. One new AI tool. How to use that also I will tell you. Okay, like that you will definitely get benefited. You can join the classes. You will definitely get to know a lot of things. Okay, so I have like a bunch of library that I have created for AI tools. What are the things that I generally use? Okay, so everything that I will show you. If I forgot to tell you that AI tool, right, you can remind me. I will add it for sure. Okay. And also, I'm going to give you the notes for you, whatever I discussed it. I'm going to give you the notes for you. Okay. That also you can refer it. Whatever I'm discussing, everything, that is the same manner I'm going to give you the notes for you. Okay. Uh, that also you can use it. Any questions still here, guys? Anything. Because I should afraid of like what these guys will ask, right? So you should not afraid. You can ask me anything. If I don't tell, then you can if I don't know also, right, I can get to know and I can tell you. At least it is good. You're able to understand. Give a thumbs up or something. Thank you so much. Yeah. So you can ask me anything. That's a thing that I mean, if you don't understand, also I can change the way of teaching. and I can help you the things. The only thing is you should be able to write a code. To be honest, I'm telling you, once you complete this course, you can ask me, Jayant, you told me that I will be able to create a website. Now I'm not able to do. Then I'm the responsible person for you. Okay. That is what I can give you the confidence to you. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. We'll join tomorrow. Okay. We'll continue the course. We will make your wonders. Okay. We'll create a beautiful websites. Okay. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.